All right, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Turkey. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my home stream studio. I am Dean the Turkey Likester, and it is Monday, the 11th of August, 2025, and I'm live tonight just for a little bit here. I don't know how long I'm going to go, at 20, 30 minutes. We'll see. I may have one or two people pop on to chat, but I'm live to celebrate 800 subscribers. Just hit 800 a couple of days ago, and I think it was Friday actually, Friday or Saturday. Um, so I'm really happy about that. I think I've got one or two more um, since then, but wanted to go live to commemorate the occasion and celebrate the milestone, and then we'll go on and I'm going to keep growing, and hopefully you all will join me for the ride, join me for the adventure, and for the rest of the journey. Speaking of friends that I'm having on, I have some people in the chat. I'll say hello to you. Tina! Tina McNeil, everyone. Hi, Tina.
Congratulations, Dean.
Well, thank you so much. And hello to friends in the chat. Surf Bum John, welcome in. Dave Stragan, welcome in. Najuma Brown, hello. Curtis family, hello. Chris. Najuma Brown, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, John. And Gloria Thibodeau, welcome in. Jennifer Caruso, welcome in. Um, yeah, so I looked back and I was celebrating 700 subscribers back in end of March, early or beginning of April. That's when I had my 700 subscriber um, celebration. So it's been about 4 months since I hit that milestone. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. Welcome in. So I had been a good 4 months. I have done lot of live streams. I had a little break over there in the summer. Some of my eye issues. I would have probably done some streaming during that time, but that was necessary to take a break. And so, but yeah, it's always I've always liked to see the number to keep going up. But I've enjoyed decent views on some good amount of my videos. Some of my videos end up being, I wouldn't say flops, but low view videos. But I so anyway, Tina, thanks for coming on, and I am glad you're here, and thank you for being one of my Gobble Squad. I kind of lost my Gobble Squad for a few days. There, I was having a little bit of a crisis
You didn't
mentally, and then
you never lost us.
right,
We were
I
here.
yeah, I I've talked about that. I kind of had a it was a speed bump, a mental speed bump, and I recovered and I'm back, and it was just um I got I became a little bit of a drama queen, I think, and a little like dramatic, over dramatic with things, and uh So there's a whole backstory there. If you all don't know, I thought about doing a lot of crazy things, and then you know, the one part of my mind that's crazy took over the part of my mind that's more sane, and then the more sane side of my brain is now back in control. So we'll see how long that goes. Um, and I've been able to get back to the parks and do a lot of park streams. Um, so the channel is going on. The home streams will be coming back. September is coming in September. Talked about that. I've got Let's Talk Turkey. The Pixie Dust Report is my new show, and also Once Upon a Turkey Leg. And I've talked about those and the schedules for those. And I will reiterate. Um, I've got the first two streams back for Let's Talk Turkey, and then the launch of the Pixie Dust Report. So join me on September the 2nd and September the 4th, respectively. I will review the streaming schedules for my shows if you haven't caught everything on there. So
Yeah,
besides
and
Tina,
you'll
yeah,
put them on your community page too, right? You'll
yeah.
put it
Oh
all on your.
yes, thank you for that segue. Um, my community page. So I've had a community tab for a long time, and for a while it was just me being able to post there. Um, a while back though, YouTube started doing enabling the community pages for um, everyone to post, everyone who subscribed. The channel can, turn on, activate, whatever word you want to use. I like activate because it sounds cooler. So I've activated my community page, and with my reaching 800, Mark Langenkamp, welcome in. Hello, hello. Um, so what does that mean? I'm still going to be posting there updates and information, and I think my new schedule and when everything's starting would be a great idea. This is why I have my Gobble Squad to not only moderate for me but suggest things that make sense. So I'm going to do that. Um, and so the community tab is for all my subscribers, and there are a couple of criteria that you got to follow. Uh, Two or three. I'm going to say two or three. First of all, you do have to be subscribed for at least a week. That is a setting that I set. I think most of you in the chat at least have been subscribed for at least a week. YouTube's, the way it's set up on YouTube's and strictly is that this is available only through mobile. Um, Now I can monitor the posts through my computer, but you guys can only post if you go on to post or see community through the mobile. Yeah, the your cellular telephonic device. Um, um, so those are the first like technical things. Beyond that, that's just the basic guidelines of it is the same as in the live chats. Anything you post, needs to be clean, friendly, positive, family friendly. Also related to my channel, anything, any milestone I might do, any maybe a question you have or you want to start a discussion about a Disney news item, a big Disney news thing that's coming up. There's going to be they're having in Disney World, they're going to have in a couple of weeks here, Destination D23, I think it is, where there's might be some announcements about things. We've had a lot of announcements from Disney recently and a lot of developments, things that are happening. but Destination D23 is happening here, and they may have some big announcements in the for Disney News. And so, you know, someone, I or someone may want to say, "Hey, what do you think about this?" You know, so they announce they're not gonna have Villains Land. It's gonna be Turkey Lake Land. They're not gonna do that, but something big like that,
Oh,
you know,
you can hope.
I can hope. I can hope until
Just don't hold
the
your breath.
cows come home and go back out again. Uh, um, but you know, some that an example related to Disney News, Disney creators, any creators that are hearing me right now that do content, if you want to share your stuff, your content, your videos, live streams, you can put that in my community. I have no problem with that. Um, so that's just kind of the thing. I've seen a couple other channels that have their communities open, and I might go peruse around some of the posts and kind of see what the nature is on what they're doing in their communities, what exactly it's for. I like the community too because not all of you are might be connected to me on social media. You might not be using Instagram or Facebook or something. You might just be on there, but you watch on YouTube. You access my my content, my channel through YouTube, and so it I can post pictures, you know, when I go to Disney and you know, I have a selfie with my turkey leg. You might want to see that. I'll put that up on the community post. So it'll be kind of a social media also aspect for me, and so I'm excited. Um, so yeah, so don't be shy. Make a post, you know, keep it clean, friendly, positive, you know, Disney related, my channel related, and you know, my content related, you know, and we'll enjoy. It's another way to connect with, you know, as I'm calling it, the Turkey Legster Nation outside of my chats, my live streams. Um,
Um, what you planning in the next few days, Dean? Like for
my
the
next
next
few,
week?
so my next week, okay. So Wednesday, I'm going to be, I think it's Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm going to be at Hollywood Studios in the morning. It's going to be at 9:30. If I can get myself there and you know in through security and set up and get myself together and stuff, I'll get going maybe a little early. I don't really have a whole huge goal for this stream besides a stroll, except I do want to get to Galaxy's Edge. They've got the little droids walking around near the droid depot, and I want to end up over there, you know, in time to see those guys. But other than that, I'm just gonna stroll around and you know, enjoy Hollywood Studios. I have not been there in a while. I don't go there a lot, but I'll be there in the morning before hopefully it gets too hot and before the rain comes. And so that's this week. And then next week, probably next Wednesday, and that's going to be so this is the 13th for Hollywood Studios. Next Wednesday, I'm going to be at Animal Kingdom again, and whatever date that is, I have a calendar, the 20th. I will be there probably around the same time, 9:30, strolling around Animal Kingdom, and we'll have fun looking at uh, that park. And so last week I had done a poll, or the week last week I was live from Epcot, and I had done a poll asking everyone, okay, which park do you want to visit? Which park would you like me to stroll around on, you know, on stream? And overwhelmingly, with 39 responses to this poll, over 50% said they wanted Epcot. And so last week I did Epcot. That was a fun stream. The next in line was actually Animal Kingdom, but I'm wanting to make sure I get to Hollywood Studios first. Um, so yeah, I'm at least the next 2 or 3 weeks I'm gonna be live from a Disney park, and then I'll probably take, I don't know, it's there's gonna be 1 or 2 weeks I might feel like taking a break. Probably the first couple of Wednesdays in September I'm gonna take a break while I'm getting my home streams up and I'm kind of shoring
Okay.
up
You're
that
going to
kick.
start those back up, right, in September?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, um, so yeah, so I didn't look back far. I know that I was celebrating, I think I was celebrating 600 back in sometime in September, last September. And then the 700 was, um, late
April or
March,
May.
early April.
Yeah, April.
Um,
I think so.
so, it's been going up, and I'm enjoying making friends and doing the streams and doing the content and working through. Um, my new set of streams is yet another iteration of my channel, I'm gonna say, because I'm adding in the Pixie Dust report. Um, so let me just, since I'm right going down that rabbit hole, so let me do it. Let me just tell you guys just in really quickly. Coming starting September the 2nd, Tuesday, September the 2nd, Let's Talk Turkey comes back. That's just chit chat. That's what this is. Let's Talk Turkey. Chit chat. Maybe there'll be a guest. Maybe there'll be trivia. Whatever. That's a bi weekly stream. That is a change. It's going to be at 8 o'clock, not 9 o'clock. That's another change. All my streams are at 8 o'clock now, not 9 o'clock.
I
8
like that.
o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All three of my shows are going to be bi-weekly. That's another change, not weekly, but Let's Talk Turkey will be bi-weekly. So on Tuesdays, you'll only have something from me uh, every 2 weeks. Now on Thursdays, you can count on something from me every week because the Pixie Dust Report and Once Upon a Turkey Leg will alternate weeks. So the Pixie Dust Report is Disney news, concentrating on Walt Disney World, the company, Disney company, the cruise line. I guess I'll keep an eye on the cruise line because, you know, Cape Canaveral is not too far from here, and there's a lot of ships going out of that port. Um, Disney Plus, any big thing big on Disney Plus. I won't necessarily cover Disneyland or any of the international parks. I'll keep an eye, if there's a huge headline, like a major expansion, I might touch on it, but I'm not really going to do um, Disneyland news unless it's huge, a big thing, or unless it's something coming to, both coasts. Um,
Are you thinking maybe you might uh are you thinking maybe doing movies sometimes um maybe like what comes out in the theaters and stuff like that? Are you going to stay
yeah,
away
that'll
from
be part of it.
that? Hi
A new
Tony and Tina.
movie. Tony O'Tower, welcome in. Yes, this is Tina McNeil. Who's in the chat as only T McNeil, or as T McNeil, one of
Team
my Gobble Squad, and I want to recognize and list off and thank all my Gobble Squad people before the end of the stream. So Tina's one of them. She was one of my original four right at the beginning. So Tina can tell you about my
that was a
Trollpocalypse that I
scary
had.
first stream.
my test stream,
Yeah.
and I had a troll apocalypse. I had no moderators, and I decided I needed to get some. And really, I rarely get any trolls or bots at this point that I've seen.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. uh, I'll be live Wednesday. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, so anyway, yeah. So
But yeah,
yeah. So 800, gonna keep climbing. Um, if it's about 4 months, I will be probably hitting 900 um, before around Thanksgiving, maybe, I guess. So end of
probably. Well, a little
so wait
after
early so early August, we got early September, early October, early so probably
between
by let's say
Thanksgiving
by
and
Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah. It'll be
So
a nice
yeah,
Christmas present for you, I'm sure.
yeah, it'd be a good and if I get more, um, maybe I'll just start climbing a little more and get to 1K. I'd really like to see myself get to 1K. That'll be a great stream celebration and to be able to get there to 1K. So that it'll happen when it happens, and I'm slowly figuring out how to um, try to get my um, videos. That's a slow process. Um, but it's a journey, and journeys don't just happen. The great stories, the Lord of the Rings didn't happen in one chapter. It was Frodo and Sam and all these other people
And it
taking
took them
all
a
their
long
going their
time.
miles to get to their goal. So I'm not going to get there and some channels take off, some it's a slower climb, and I'm good with it. I have a lot of friends that I come in my chat, and this is my journey, and it's my content. And
Yep.
speaking of my content, but yeah, that's yeah. So I'm really grateful for this, and glad to know everybody that I've known and I've met and learned, getting the experience on the YouTube, everything, and it's been a great adventure, and and use the word adventure or journey, I guess. Journey is how I view YouTube, and it takes a lot of things, and it takes a lot of steps and takes a lot of miles, going a lot of miles. And speaking of journeys, I gotta talk about what I've been doing the last few months. So I'm not sure how exactly I got started on this, but I got started on exploring the world of AI music creation. If you guys have been paying attention to my channel, Tina, you've seen probably all the turkey leg songs that I've been posting. There were three phases that I've been in for the AI music. I started with turkey leg hits because the world didn't have enough turkey leg hits. So I went through a whole bunch of those. Next, I got started on, okay, I need to maybe create, maybe look into maybe one or two BRB videos. I got carried away with that, and now have 10 BRB videos, and I'm probably never going to use even one of them. And you'll probably never see it unless I post it. As a
I would I would use one a stream just cause, like okay, I'll be right back, folks. Here's a
just
BRB.
'cause I have it.
And
Yeah.
just yeah, just because you have it. Just sit, maybe when you're taking a drink of water or something.
Yeah. So I also decided, well, it would be great to have a welcome video, which is something, an intro. So I decided, well, let me have an intro. Well, I didn't create an intro. I have like 4 or 5 intros now that I've made. I debuted the first one on my last park stream from Epcot. If you didn't catch that, go back and watch my Epcot stream from last week. I debuted my intro video, and it's a good one. I love it. Um, and then I've also made some music in honor of a couple other channels. Um, um, Walking Beyond Borders, hello, welcome in. Great to have you. Um, I made a song for Jennifer Caruso, um, and I've made a couple of videos for the Hitchhiking Bones, and I've sent those. I think Dawn's gonna try to do something with what I sent her, but
Yeah.
for their channel, some kind of slideshow. But
Excuse me.
anyway, I know. Oh, you're fine. Um, Jennifer loved her song. The Hitchhiking Bones loved their song. So it's just something that I didn't do. I didn't do because they asked me or I felt like I had to. Um, it's just kind of something well, let's see what this AI thing does. And so that was the second phase, doing music, for like welcome and BRB, type videos. Um, I've now moved into a third phase, which is like music that has like a theme. It's instrumental, so I'm not having lyrics. In fact, the first of the videos I put up this afternoon, and there's a two-part video. I premiered the first part this afternoon. The second part will premiere next Monday or maybe this Friday, um, just to get it out earlier. We'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Anyway, it's called the Grand Safari, and this is AI music that I generated, and it's really fun. And it's really it's a musical adventure. It's audio only. So you kind of have to imagine you're, in Africa on the savannah and you're looking at the giraffes and the elephants and the zebras and the wildebeest and the all the animals on the savannah, or you're at Disney's Animal Kingdom doing, Kilimanjaro safaris. Uh, it's but it was also meant to kind of be a little more. I prompted to include an orchestral or a symphonic sound, and so you get that. It's not just, Africa. It's like more grandiose, if you will. Ooh, nice word. Grandiose. Amanda P, welcome in. Hi,
And
welcome.
hi, Amanda.
So that was the first one, and then I tried working on music that was I tried working on music that was like work for like Star Wars. I saw a post that got me thinking about it about John Williams, and so I'm like, okay, well, what if I try to make some music that would work in Star Wars? And so I tried AI. AI is not going to do it. I tried it a couple prompts, and it just doesn't. Whatever you give it, it just does not sound. John Williams was such a talent and such a genius, is not going to work. But I'll tell you, I was going to call it. Um, what was I going to call it? Galactic Journey or Galactic Journeys. and it was going to be like inspired by Star Wars, but not really that it could happen in that universe. But it didn't, it just wasn't working for me. So I deleted all that music and I started from scratch. So now I've got a series. There's a three, kind of a three themes. It's called, the subtitle for these three is called Music Inspired by Stories Yet to Be Told. So this is music. It has a that it still brings in that orchestral kind of an epic, a cinematic flair to it, a sound to it. But there's three different we'll say feelings or styles. So the first one that you're going to hear is called Journeys and Heroes. And it's got that more, it's like adventure. It's like going on a journey. Well, I mean, the title kind of gives you a clue as to what it's going to be. Journeys and Heroes, kind of, going on an adventure, going on a quest or something. And so I'm really excited to share that music with you all. And then the second one, because with heroes, you need villains, right? So this was equally fun, probably a little more fun to be honest. So the second video series that I'm doing is called Sagas and Villains. Sagas and Villains. And then so that was a lot of fun to do. Because it's darker, it's more, ominous, and it could work with the music could work in like a Star Warsy space fiction. It could be like a fantasy type of a setting. It depends. Um, and then I thought I was the second theme that I did, or the third theme, is I came back to the heroes, and I'm like, well, sometimes heroes fall in love, don't they? So I perused down that road, and so I've got um, the Romance of Legends is um, the third title, and then the subtitle on all of those is the music inspired by stories yet to be told. And so I'm excited. I'm really excited to share these videos with you. Main Street Nick, hello, welcome in. Great to have you in here. Um, so I'm really excited um, to share all those with you. And it's going to take a few weeks, you know, um, and I'm looking forward. I'm hoping you guys will enjoy this music. It's gonna be just a slide that comes up, and then you need to, when you see these videos, I would just ask you to kind of allow your mind to be a blank canvas and allow your imagination to create the story. So, and that's the idea, is to have this music that is original as far as I can tell, unless someone has prompted on that same app the exact same thing. I'm not, probably not, but
I don't know if
it's
it would even do it then. You know,
yeah,
I would think that the whole point of the AI
yeah, it
interface
has been
is
totally random
original.
because on
Yeah.
my even on my turkey leg songs, you all may not know. In fact, the one song, the turkey leg love, I've posted like three versions on the channel. Um, every time you prompt it, it gives you two options, two like versions of whatever. And so you listen to that, and sometimes the voice on it says a word wrong or mispronounces something, or they don't sing it right. It's not doesn't have the right whatever the term is cadence. They just or they mispronounce something, or you don't like the lyrics. Doing the instrumental stuff, you can literally use both versions of what they use because they're different, which is the great thing. I'm not having like the lyrical stuff. You kind of have to pick and choose. Okay, well maybe I have to try it again, or go in and tweak the lyrics because you can tweak the lyrics, or you can change a style setting. Maybe you don't want a certain style. Maybe this doesn't work with a country sound. Maybe you need to be like rock. So that's been the fun thing. Um, Learning like what musical styles to put with an idea. And I actually do have there's at least 3 or 4 turkey leg songs that I have not made a video for yet that I will get to once I get done with this, this music inspired by series. Um, and I'll probably go back and I'll get you some more turkey leg hits on the channel. Um, so that I've been working on that, and it's just been so fun to do. Oh, thank you, Walking Beyond Borders. Thank you so much. I am so happy. I am just so stinking thrilled. And this is a milestone, and I'm celebrating here. But this is you know, when you're on a long road trip, sometimes you stay somewhere for the night. Um, I'm staying somewhere for tonight, and then starting this week, I'm moving forward with my journey continues. Doing content, making new friends, getting more subscribers, keeping hopefully everyone that's here. Hopefully everyone will stay, and you know, it's it's gonna continue. So this is my this stream is my bed and breakfast, my 800 subscriber bed and breakfast, and then going forward, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna continue my road trip, if that makes sense. Um,
Yep, makes
so,
sense.
anything you wanna add, or any thoughts on that, Tina?
No, I think I've you know
Okay,
said enough. Just congratulations again on the 800
yeah,
subscribers, and
yeah, thank you.
to infinity and beyond. Being
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, once again, guys, oh, I had a banner. Yeah, I didn't do that earlier, but yeah, don't forget my community now. Remember, you can get to it if you're on mobile and you've been subscribed for a week. You can go in there and post on my community, um, my tab, and interested to see, what happens with that. I kind of suspect it'll be maybe a low participation at least to start, but it's there. I will
Well,
mention
we'll
it
look
on
on
my
for it,
streams.
check it out. That's for sure.
Yeah. Um, I'll try to prompt some engagement to maybe some more regular polls or questions. I'm going to share my streams. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. So, yeah. So that's um pretty much what I had for tonight, but let me go ahead and do a roll call of my Gobble Squad. which are my moderators, having you guys in chats, and also as kind of a, I see my Gobble Squad not just as moderators, but also as, they're kind of trustworthy circle of people to kind of look at what I'm doing with my channel, even though it's my channel, and I get that a lot. It's your channel, whatever you want to do, which isn't always the most helpful, but in a way it is. In a way it is, in a way it isn't, but that's the truth. It is my channel, so I just, but it's fun to kind of, I mean, it's valuable for me to say, hey guys, I'm thinking of doing this, and then Tina or Dave Stragan might come back with, oh, they have an observation on it. So let me talk. Let me
First time
just.
it's like, okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Um, um, yeah. So, but yeah, thank you guys. So Tina McNeil is one of my originals, OGs, if you will,
T
along
McNeil in the
with
chat.
uh, T McNeil in the chat. Dawn, the Hitchhiking Bones in the chat. Dawn Bone of the Hitchhiking Bones is were you guys were the two. You were the very first two that I set. Very quickly after, I brought in Stacy Rogers and Mike Wheeler. So those were my four original Gobble Squad for a while. And then as I grew, I added Diz Noah, brought Diz Noah on, Noah. Jonathan Chong came on. Um, Cynthia Candy Mom is also a moderator. She pops into my chats when she
She,
can, but she's a
she's usually
moderator
around for your park streams in the
for my park
morning.
streams. Yeah.
She can't be up
Um,
late. I mean, I think maybe with you changing to 8 o'clock, she might be able to make a few more, but
yeah,
um,
she might be able to. Yeah.
she gets
Um,
up awful early. So,
yeah, I'll have to send her a message and just let her
whereas
know.
me, I'm still sleeping when you usually start your stream. So I'm like, huh?
Um,
Where? Who?
so yes, and then Cynthia, and then Jennifer Caruso was my next moderator that I brought on. Um, and then Zippity Doo Doug brought Doug on. And then my most recent, which has been a few months now, but Dave Stragand, who's been a great addition. I chat with him back and forth about some of the channel settings, and so keywords, tags, and whatever for the video. So that's been really helpful about having Dave, kind of communicating with me about that what I'm doing with the channel. So that's my Gobble Squad. There's 10 individuals,
Thanks, Tony.
10, and so I'm great to have everyone in, and it's just um it's been a great journey. So Wednesday morning this week, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, Wednesday morning, I am going to be at Hollywood Studios, and it's going to be 9:30, maybe earlier. Just stay tuned. Keep your notification bell rung to all, and I'll be live strolling around Hollywood Studios. And then the following week, on the 20th, I'm going to be at Animal Kingdom, and I don't remember where I'm going to be on the 27th. It's set up. I have it scheduled. I have it scheduled. Yes, I do. Okay. 27th.
Oh, yes,
Disney
Tony. Tony likes the Hollywood Tower Hotel. Eh,
Yes. So,
I
yeah,
do too, Jeannie.
so on the 27th, I'm going to be at Disney Springs. I'm going to be back at Hollywood Studios. If I end up keeping on going, I gotta say, I may not be going to Disney that week, but it's scheduled just to put that earworm in my brain that I've got something planned. And I'm looking to get to Magic Kingdom um, to I'm gonna go in the afternoon. I'm gonna stream at 3. I'm gonna get the Festival of Fantasy, and then I'm gonna stay through to be able to see the new Starlight Magic. I may stream it, but that would be my first time seeing it, so maybe not, probably not. And then I'm
Yeah,
also
I went there
looking,
one time
uh,
just to see it, you know?
yeah, and I probably wouldn't be staying to see the second showing. I would
Oh,
probably
good
be
for you. No,
leaving.
that's at 11
Uh,
o'clock, isn't it?
that's
11
at
p.m.
11.
Yeah.
Um, that's the thing with Magic Kingdom is you gotta leave, you gotta get out of the park, you gotta get, you know, to the
To the other
TTC
side of
and
the
then to
world.
the other side and then so um my drive to Disney is about an hour. But getting to the TTC and then to the my parking, that's probably almost 45 minutes, 40 minutes at least. I've never timed it, but so if I'm leaving at if the parade is at 11, I'm just doing some live math. Um, I'm probably gonna get home like 2 o'clock in the morning, which is not good for Turkey Legster. Um, so I'll stay for 9 o'clock unless I'd have to get there like later, like get there late afternoon, like after Festival of Fantasy. Like if I'm getting there, I'm gonna plan to get there around 2-ish, between 2 and 3. And I'll do my stream for a little bit and then that'll then we'll see how I'm doing. Um
Yeah, you'd
anyway,
almost have to sleep in that morning so that you can get your rest so that you can
yeah, because
have a later
I'm
day.
not gonna um do well with late night. The following week, I'm looking to do a night stream at Epcot, which is easier to do because they just have um, Luminous at 9, and then so that'll be coming up in September. So I've scheduled out some streams, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Um, yeah, Jennifer, that's yeah, it's a lot. You gotta
Yeah, it's a lot. If you're not staying in town, it's a lot. Jennifer, do you live and like an hour away like Dean does, or I think you're
Jennifer,
further
well,
away.
Jennifer will probably answer, and Jennifer is in South Florida, Southwest Florida, like West
Yeah,
Palm
so
Beach area,
she's
and
actually a couple
I
hours, isn't she?
think Jennifer
Yeah,
correct
two
me. Oh,
hours,
two
15
hours and
minutes.
15 minutes. Yeah, so I'm like just under an hour or maybe a full hour from where I am, and I know once in a while Jennifer stays in the area, but usually, I know Jennifer, you're usually driving back and forth. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Gobble Squad. That comes from the turkeys, and a lot of channels will just
Gosh,
call their moderators Mod Squad. But yeah, it's a lot. The Disney, the late night Disney, and so yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a wrap it up here. Um, um, yeah, if you're still focus group testing ours. Oh, your mod name. Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of fun. The creative process is a lot of fun. Um, coming up with names for everything. Let me write you guys down. I'll check you guys out and
Yep. Hello, Monarch Miracles. Good
walking
evening.
beyond borders. Hmm. Okay, so I will check you guys out and see what yeah. Oh, Tony, you just noticed? Yeah, my turkey leg. Stay tuned, guys. Thanksgiving. If you like my turkey leg headband, Tina knows what's coming. Thanksgiving. Monarch Miracles, welcome in. Thank you so much. Um, but yeah. So thanks again, guys, for your support. I say this often. Number one, I couldn't do my channel without the viewers, the subscribers, coming to watch my content, the live streams, everyone in the live chats just make the live streams like so much more purposeful. Um, Jennifer knows what I'm talking about. A live stream without chat is like pointless. So
Kind of scary. It's kind of
it's
creepy.
um, so thank you guys for coming in, chatting, subscribing, watching my stuff. Hopefully you'll enjoy my music stuff that I have content that I have coming out. Have fun with your imagination and dreaming,
I'm on the theme.
dreaming up the
I'm sorry.
stories. And
Wait, no, no, do not come over here. Say hi to Dean. Hi, Dean.
hi, Chuck. I'm saying hi to
How are
Mr.
you?
Chuck McNeil.
He's not going
Chuck
to
and
jump in.
Tina are watch very diligently my streams and my Once Upon a Turkey Leg. So I know you guys are excited for Once Upon a Turkey Leg to
Yep.
come back. I've still got these two stories. Will probably be really early in the when the stories come back. Green Eggs and Ham and Pocahontas. Probably not together. They don't exactly match together, but
The colors kind of work well together, but
they kind of. Um, yeah, so if you like stories, stay tuned. Once Upon a Turkey Leg, it's coming back, and there's lots of. I've got other past streams. You can go back and can watch past the replays. So yeah. So thank you everybody. We're at 800. I'm at 800 now. 800 strong. And Dave Stragan, welcome in. I am wrapping up. Thank you, Dave, for all your help and support. But so thanks, Tina, for coming on, popping on, and
yeah, I actually
chatting.
lasted longer
And
than I thought I would.
yeah, I actually went longer than I thought I would. I was thinking, okay, I might do like 20 or 30 minutes. But yeah, Jonathan Chong, welcome in. So yeah, guys, have a gobbletastic night. Take care. I will see you next time. Um, and yes. So
I'm
thank you.
watching,
Yep.
always watching. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.